which is called Truss. My eyelids are open wide as I lie here in the gloom, holding my breath as her skin rubs the satin of my spine and the wind of Crete billows in my stays. I want to sheathe her torso in the clenched cuddle of a snake and lick sprung steel onto spongy belly, measure her breath in shallow snatches. She bends to my will, and I feed on her musk and sweat, trussing her wiles to mold her heat, clutch flesh from sag and spill. I dream in sine waves of wasp waist, bound and boned, busk-mentored busts on ladies who tight lace. Ladies who bind rib in bone, who relish the sting of my tears scored in welts down their backs. They know that it's a cinch, taming nature into art, inch by inch by inch. Thank you. Okay, I have a bit of a declaration to make. I think the more I write poetry, the more it reveals the perv in me. So this one is quite, and also I also think, to be a poet or a writer in general, you've kind of got to be touched by a bit of madness. It's madness, I wake up one morning and think, right, I want to write a poem about how to dance with an octopus. It's squatted in my head. I don't know how it got there, but I think it's madness, really. But it's a bit of a work in progress still. It's now called How I Pulled an Octopus. He whispered on the slipstream, shake what your mama gave you. Wind your body, wiggle your jelly. This is no time to minnow around. Keen to divine time and tide, I smeared brine at my pulse points, spritz fish sauce under my arms. The itching set in my skin, scaly in dust smoke light began to sheen. Swaying to the cadence of underwater waves, I dived, careful not to splash into the big billowing blue. It was tricky, seeking a beastie, gowned in glamours of rock, coconut, cuttlefish, nautilus. I waited, resolve locked down to the rock-steady beat of my iridescent tail fin. At dawn, I emptied my lungs, sucked in oxygen through my gills. My aura floated free, morphed into sepia. Behind the inky nimbus lurked the king of camouflage. One arm fed through, cocked a feel. Took the weight of my breast in the curve of a lissom limb, measured the rhythm of my heart like a stethoscope. One sucked my neck gently, branded it with his hickey, plugged my navel, probed my mantle cavity. A muscular curl furled around my fused legs, held my tail down. I was no longer bipedal. Tickling my shell-like with the last of his tentacles, he drawled, I am Wonderpuss photogenicus. You're ready. Keep it steady. Let's waltz.